What's happening, YouTube? What a crazy life. My crazy life, right? A lot of memory lane stuff today. But I felt it was important to give you guys some background and just how tied to this individual I am. Sonny's where Kimba comes from. She's where Misfit Island started, really. If anybody was a misfit, it was that girl. Man, that was one broken toy right there. Her and I met shortly after baby mama took my kid to Oregon. And man, it was fast and furious. We slept together the night we met, and we slept together every night for 18 days in a row until my roommate said, "Hey man," the guy that owned the house, mind you, I was renting a room from a good friend of mine, Ted, love you brother, and it's like, "Oh hey man, she don't live here, bro. She's got to go home." And rightfully so, right? We were just, infatuated, and it was a whirlwind. She knocked me off my socks. She really did. She was the first woman that ever floored me, really just blew me away. And she left an indelible mark, without a doubt. Fuck, without a doubt. You know, in TLC, the group TLC, Left Eye, the one that wore a patch, the troublemaker of the three, that was Sonny. She had a wandering eye too, and they kind of looked alike. I'm going to dig up a bunch of photos I have and do a little what's the word I'm looking for? Walk down memory lane with some photos of her and I in times past, right? We're old friends. We were never really husband and wife other than on paper. And there's many stories that go with all that nonsense, but I just wanted to talk about the connection. See, the thing is, she got Mayan, Kimba's mommy, my other girl, many years ago when she was with this drug dealer down in San Jose, long after we had split. And when I was living in Frisco, at the end of 2011, she reached out, texted me a photo of little Kimba and said, "Hey, you know anybody that needs a puppy? The last one of this litter, my girl had a litter, blah, blah, blah. Need to find her a home. I was hoping to get a couple $100. She was always hard up for cash. So I showed the photo around the Sunset, which was the neighborhood I lived in, and oh, what a cute puppy, but nobody needed a puppy. So showing that photo time and time again, I fell in love with that little dog on that picture, right? And I asked Dave, I said, "Dude, what do you think if I brought this little doggy home? Would you be cool?" And he was like, "Fuck yeah, man." So Misfit Island got born the day I brought Kimba home. New Year's Day, 2012 is when I brought Kimba home. And then many years later, like 6 years later, Sonny, the guy she was living with, was dying of cancer or some shit, moved in with his sister. The house she was living in with this dude, which was, she said, was going to be part her house one day, which she got the boot. And then when she got the boot, she had nowhere for mama dog to go. I called my boy Cracker. He scooped the dog. Yeah, this is not going to work for me. Dog went to my brother Paul, who is now passed, right? So Mayan was with Sonny, who's gone now. She was with my brother, who's gone now. So needless to say, the connection to me and this ex of mine, very deep, and stare me in the face right now. Go figure, right? And I ain't seen or talked to Sonny in years. Probably 2 years since I spoke to her. So it's not like we had any active relationship, because we haven't, because she's been a train wreck. And like, what the fuck am I gonna do? That's not my issue. You gotta fix yourself when you're broken. You know, you can't fix me. I can't fix you. That's just how that shit works. And don't think a fucking shrink can do it either. And a pill. You really think a shrink and a pill is gonna solve your fucking problems? It's like going to the casino and think you're gonna fucking get the money to pay for your mortgage. Good luck with that. 1 in a million. Are you that one? I ain't. So, real fast, how I married Sonny. We were broke up at the time. I was driving limo. And she was out doing her fucking stripper thing, whatever. In that world, it's fast and furious. Whether you're getting naked or not is irrelevant. You live in the lifestyle of staying up all night, doing drugs, having a great time, knowing where all the cool parties are. You're a fucking wannabe Playboy bunny when you're a stripper. And everybody wants to know the strippers, believe me. So when you go to Lake Havasu or you go to any spring break, blah, 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 the strippers are always the ones up on the deck of the boats, right? Because there's a million strip clubs, there's a million girls looking for attention in all the wrong ways. Trust me. And there's a Captain Save-A-Ho around every fucking corner. So I tried to save Sonny. Like I tried to save the dogs. So anyway, we were broke up at this time. And Sonny calls me. Hey, can you pick me up from jail? What? Yeah, I got pulled over, got a DUI. They're letting me out. I need a ride. I'm in Redwood. I was like, fuck, okay. So she was in Redwood City County Jail for Women Detention Center on the other side of the freeway. So I go pick her up, and in usual Johnny-O fashion, I lit into her right away. You're a fucking loser. You know, blah, 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 you can't get your shit together, and this and that. You're almost 30, and this and that, and la-da-da, and I fucking laid into her. Yeah, you're right. Let's go get married. And I was like, yeah, right, fuck you. She goes, no, I'm serious. So I called her bluff. I said, okay, let's go. We weren't even dating. I just picked her up from fucking jail. We took off and went to fucking Reno and got married. I'm not going to elaborate on that fucking mess. Put it this way, there was no honeymoon. Train wreck. Everything was a train wreck with that woman. Except when it wasn't. And when it was gold, it was gold. When it was party time, when it's time to have a good time, Sonny was good time. She was good time Sonny. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful manner. I mean, she was a light-hearted, spirited. She was the life of the party. She lit up a fucking room when she walked in. People looked at her. She was very exotic looking. Hard to pinpoint what her ethnic background was. She said she was Italian, Polynesian, and Portuguese. I think there was more to it than that, but that's just all part of the story, and it's quite long. And I'm not telling that whole fucking story today. But I wanted to give you some background how tied I am to this soul who's no longer with us. These dogs came to me because of her. Mayan was her dog, was her baby. Man, fuck. Unbelievable. I can't. I just really. It's hard for me to put into words sometimes. Just how insane my life has been. The crap that has gone on around me my whole fucking life. And even now, right as I got one foot out the door, and I didn't see this coming at all. I mean, I knew she would go before me because her health was for shit, because she took care of herself like shit. She drank. I knew her when she was 19 years old, maybe 20. I knew she had to lie to get into a bar when I met her because I was a bouncer. And that's not how I met her. I met her at a party, but irregardless, you know, she was 20 and I was 27. Or 19 and 26. I can't remember, but irregardless, it was 1991. 30 years ago. I met Sonny 30 fucking years ago. Fuck. I'm not gonna fuck that. Not going there. So yeah, somebody I've known a long time. Somebody very broken. Somebody, hey Johnny, I need some money. Over the years, right? My heart always went out to her because I always knew she was broken, right? She pissed me off plenty, trust me. But she was her own worst enemy. She didn't try to hurt anybody. She never had any ill will or bad intention towards anyone that I ever saw. She hurt herself more than she hurt anybody else. It's just tragedy. And the fact that she died puking blood into a toilet is just fucking Romeo and Juliet kind of shit, right? I mean, the life that girl had led. She was a rock star for a quick minute. She was, in her own little world, right? She got a lot of attention, but what a way to die. What a way to go out, right? The Kurt Cobains of the world. Sad. That line, the ones that burn brightest, burn out first. Very true. Noah. Brother. All people that were the life of the party. Each one of them. Fuck. So I just wanted to give you background. How I was tied and how just a little bit of how we met and knew each other. Fuck. I can't believe she's not here no more. It's just weird. I always thought one day I was gonna get that fucking call. Hey, I got nowhere to live. Can I come sleep on your couch? Sure. I'd never turn my back on her. Don't have to now. She's way better off. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the love and support, y'all. I'm a little derailed for a minute with this. It's going to take a second for me to catch my wind and get back on track. You know, it's easy for me to get at some weights and some paintbrush bullshit, but, you know, it's going to take a minute to get straight on this. So thanks for your patience. Y'all have a great day. Love the ones that love you back. Do your best to love the rest. Like, subscribe, share, etc. Much love.